Wham bam fam bam, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been quite a minute since I've done a video. I have been busy as all busy, and basically just wanted to give you an update on my life and where I stand and what I'm doing, because many of you have asked, am I doing a show, when's my show, what's going on? And so I just wanted to start fresh and so clean here on kind of what my focus is and what I'm doing, so that way you guys can follow along more fluid and more transparent. So let's start. What day is it today? So let's start with the fact that people are wondering what's up. I have been focusing a lot of my efforts and energy on trying to juggle competing and building my business, my online business, my personal training business at the gym I work at, and I'm just trying to juggle like both, the best of both worlds. And I thought it would be easy, as I've done 6 shows before. If you followed along, you know I did 2 in 2015. They were both local shows, and then I did 4 in 2016, and they were 2 local shows and 2 national shows. I did 4 shows between June and July, so 3 June, 1 July, and I went balls to the walls. I ended up getting 3rd place at my national show in Vegas. For those of you that follow bodybuilding know that 1st or 2nd get your pro card at a national show. Most national shows, other ones kind of vary, but and from there I went into a kind of like unstable lifestyle, I guess you would say. It was just, a lot was different than what I was used to. When I was competing the past 2 seasons, I had a steady 9-to-5 job, I had a steady income, I had a steady schedule, so I always knew what I was going to eat, I always knew when I was going to train. I was just gung-ho, balls to the walls, let's do this. It was my main focus because it kind of took my mind off of the job that I was unhappy at. And then coming out of my last 2016 season, everything changed. I decided I no longer wanted to be unhappy working, doing things that I didn't enjoy doing, that just like weren't fulfilling. And I decided I wanted to chase my passion of helping others and changing lives and teaching people that they're capable of just anything possible. And that's when kind of my life just like went a little unsteady. I quit my job the weekend before I went to nationals. So I went from having a steady income, having a steady schedule, and having the stability of prep to a personal training job where I was building my business. I started with 0 clients, so I had no steady income. I no longer knew what my schedule was. It kind of varied every single day depending on when I could get new client assessments, when I could get new clients to start training, and times were different. I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you know, having to get my training in the middle of the day, and I was like having to come back to work, and my schedule was just all over the place. So my eating schedule was never the same, my monetary stability was not the same, and my stability of prep just kind of wasn't the same. So then fast forward, going back into a show prep, I was in the process of getting promotions, building my business, and trying to find like the motivation to not only train all of my clients but train myself as well. And it just kind of became a little bit rockier. I started noticing that my focus was on, you know, helping others and motivating others before it was to get myself motivated, which is great, but my kind of mental health went a little bit unstable as well. Not like I went wacky or like was a whack job or anything, but I was just like not as motivated. So I really had to dig deep within to motivate myself every single day and make the shit happen. And which I can do. I'm capable of it. It was awesome. I was doing it, but my body was also not dropping in weight very quickly. And for those of you that have been following, kind of know that I have been trying to restore my hormones, doing 6 shows in the course of 2 years, and being like at my ultimate like low of 5% body fat. And then not reversing well because of the instability of coming out of all of my stability. I think my metabolism kind of went screwy, as well as my hormones. So if you've been following along, you've been knowing that I have been doing a lot of hormone treatments, not treatments, but more like natural Chinese medicine or Eastern medicine to get my lady cycle back. And that's kind of what has been causing my very, very slow weight loss, is that my hormones aren't 100%, they're not completely like fucked, basically, excuse my like French, but they are not 100% where they should be. This is gonna be a little bit TMI, but I want to share this in hopes that I can help inspire others that their physical health is more important than their outside appearance, because you can look great on the outside but be screwed up on the inside. And that's kind of where I'm coming from, a place of screwed up insides. So I've been working with an acupuncturist, a Chinese Eastern medicine doctor, once a week to restore my hormones. And I just felt like competing wasn't in the, it was kind of negating or going against what I was trying to do with my body and restoring my health. Therefore, I decided that at this exact moment in my life, competing is not 100% a priority. I put my priority in my internal health, and I think that me preaching like health and wellness and being a personal trainer and teaching mental stability and mental health, that I was kind of living two separate realities, where I wanted to be, you know, super healthy, but then I wanted to be like a motivational, like I'm competing, this and that. They were just kind of like going against each other and clashing. That's a good word for it. So, long story short, as I just rambled forever, I have decided to step back from competing and focus a little bit more on a lifestyle that is healthy on the inside as well as on the outside. Therefore, I am spending the next couple months going to my Chinese medicine acupuncturist doctor, where I have to put forth a good chunk of change every week to restore my hormones. And I'm going to focus on a slow cut, so I'm not killing my body to get rid of body fat, and just overall focus on building my business and getting content out there for you guys to help motivate you and help, you know, ignite your fire of something that you're super passionate about. I'm passionate about helping others, and I want to kind of have that be my main focus. And not to say I won't compete again. This is not a video saying I won't compete. It's basically just a video saying that USA's Vegas is not where I will be making my next stage presence. I think I'm gonna go and hold off and just kind of enjoy the summer a little bit, get my mental health back in order, kind of create my systems and build my business and focus on career growth and just living my like best life while living it healthy and happy. And shall the time be right, I will step on stage in November in Miami for that show and try to get my pro card one last time, or one time again. But I just kind of wanted to preach that, you know, there's a time and place for every single thing, and you don't need to kill your body or kill your mental health or your internal health or your hormones to prove anything to anyone. Like, you are your own human. You need to be happy before you make anyone else happy. And you can't make anyone else happy if you aren't truly happy. So I decided that it took a lot in me, deep down, to step out of a competition prep. As you all know, I'm very bodybuilder, gung-ho, let's do it. That I just wanted to let you all know that I will be taking a break from competition season, enjoying the summer, traveling, and helping others. So I hope this motivates you to kind of just make sure that your mental health, your happiness, and your physical health come first before you try to prove anything to anyone, before you try to lose body fat, before you try to go after anything that is unattainable. Please check your mental health, your hormones, all of that jazz, because before you can help others, you have to help yourself. Thank you. This is not me giving up. I'm still in a cutting phase. I have a few projects I'm working on. Still got to make sure these boulders is in check. But like I said, this is just my little like update on that. And I will be sure to pump out more content for y'all, because I want to make sure that you are motivated and staying healthy and happy. And if there's any content you really want to see, that like you've been following me on social media and you've kind of enjoyed, maybe like recipes or motivational things or mental health, or if you want to see how I've been trying to restore my hormones, comment below, like, subscribe, and I will pump out the content, because it's summer and I'm motivated as hell, because the weight of competition prep isn't weighing me down, and I am true to myself, so I'm gonna be true to y'all. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned next week for some more content.